All right, going up for 2025 bear hunt, fall bear hunt. Ran into the first problem, which is this log. Super close to the trailhead. This is Donnie. All right, so we got camp set up. Basically, we walked in 4 miles, parked way down there, walked in 4 miles, took about 16 super awesome switchbacks up to this higher canyon. You can see like some of the canyon walls, the sun reflecting off of them. Setting up the base of that. And then we're gonna hike down this canyon, probably 2 miles. All right, it's super bright and early on the morning of day one. We're in a small canyon. We're gonna hike to the end of it and hike up the side of it to a good spot and then sit for, I don't know, a long time today probably. Wait for something to walk by. So we're about to take some switchbacks, just a few, and it's gonna take us up this, and then we're gonna cut that way, further down this canyon. But we've heard some sounds coming from right up where these switchbacks lead us. There's a squirrel going off, so we'll take it slow. Alright, so we got to the spot we're gonna glass, which is just gonna be just right up here, 20 yards. We're gonna look at all this stuff. The problem is that, which is something I knew about this canyon, it was the drawback to this canyon, that there could be other people here, and sure enough there are. So we're not gonna get much out of this canyon because of that, unfortunately. We're still gonna sit here and glass it for a while. Eat some breakfast, hang out for an hour or two. I suppose ultimately we'll end up on the bottom of those switchbacks tonight. The big ones that came up. Down, we're gonna meet back up with my cousin-in-law Matt, who went off trail a little earlier than us, a couple miles. Meet up with him, go pack camp up, head down the 16 switchbacks we took last night. Set camp back up again, and take another part of the trail that is unmaintained and therefore nobody is on. So I think that's a big thing, is like, you know, I think there's just ultimately too much traffic around here, which keeps the bears away. I saw a bunch of animals though. Saw mountain goats, saw deer, saw marmots. Just no bear. How was it?
Really.
What's that? Yeah, we glassed for a few hours, just 100 yards away from some dude's in his tent.
Jeez.
He was like not awake, and when he was awake, he was quiet and didn't even notice us for a while. But it was really really good back there.
I know. I got up here and I was looking that way. I was like, man, that looks.
It is
nice up there.
It's super nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like perfect bear habitat. Yeah. The problem is just the human traffic. Yep. So what I think we should do is pack our
basin up there.
No, we looked at that too when we decided there'd be no point.
Okay.
Because we can see everything up there anyway.
Yeah.
We saw mountain goats. We saw deer.
I saw mountain goats up there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking back up.
We're probably looking at the same mountain goats.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think we should, just because of the human traffic. So I think it goes past down the red line, down the switchbacks, out to the parking lot. If you keep going, if you go right,
okay.
then we're out of the human part of it. So I think we should set camp up on the bottom, and then see if we can get up that next canyon up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna walk behind you because it's most comfortable if I.
Yep.
Is it the same for you?
It is, but that's fine.
We can switch off too. So we just made it down the canyon that we were in. We spent the night there, just walked down the 16 or so switchbacks to get to another campsite on the main trail. Ultimately, the habitat was there. We saw, a few different kinds of animals, deer, mountain goats, whatever, but we also saw other people, and that's the reason I don't think there was bears up there. So what we're gonna do is continue this trail that way. It becomes unmaintained, and I heard that nobody goes past where we are right now, which is basically the end of the trail unless you go up those switchbacks that we just came down. About 2 miles into that, there's another canyon with no trail up, but we're going to see if it's feasible to bushwhack it up to that next canyon. If we do that, like, probably nobody's been in those canyons for, I don't know, super long time. So we'll see if we can get up there. All right, so hiked 2.5 miles into this super rough trail. Now we're going straight up this canyon here. About a mile of bushwhacking uphill. But if we can get up there, nobody's gonna be up there, so that's where the bears are gonna be. Wow, that's cool. Hey, Matt. I don't know if I can. I might be at my limit right now. My legs are like, they're not working. If this was the first thing we did today, it'd be a different story. But what do we have? 8 miles in, up and down, mostly down. I'm down to drop everything but my water bottle.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, that could change some things.
Yeah, let's try to hit that ridge and then.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my pack. Look at pictures of your dog. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a good view or not, but at least we gave it a shot, right?
Yeah. We tried. We got up there as far as we could, which was maybe another quarter mile. Legs started to feel it. You know, we already had 8 miles in before that. So I think next time we'd camp down there and we'd camp down there and then wake up super fresh and then take this. That would be the way to do it. And if I come back here, that's how I'm going to do it. But ultimately, this isn't over. We're going to make the 4-mile hike back to, or 3.5-mile hike back to camp, set up camp, and pass out after a much-deserved mountain house. All right, we are on the way back to camp. We're going to stop and watch this creek for, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes. But yeah, intermittent rain. It's kind of nice, honestly. This has been tough, not gonna lie. All right, so we're gonna get out of this area. Just kind of a bust, ultimately. I don't think there's like the population of bears around here that we want to see. Not much for bears. I think we saw one pile of bear scat the whole time. But we're gonna go to a different spot, kind of maybe transition in more of a car camping situation. We're switching gears. We are not super far away from where we were last time, but it's a completely different ecosystem. It switched from spruce and fir and stuff to ponderosa pine. So game plan is to sit here and just glass like that big side of the mountain right there. There's a ridge, which actually comes all the way up to right by these trees in front of us here, so we could theoretically take this down there and over there. So if we see a bear, that's the plan. Everything behind it is private though, so this is kind of the only public area that we've got. Well, we glassed this for a few hours, didn't see anything. Went up that last round, didn't see anything. Weather's turning. Lightning is happening. So, tough hunt at the end of the day, but it was good to get out there nonetheless. You always got to start. This is my first dedicated bear hunt, and yeah. Get ready for mule deer season, I guess.